Because being a flight attendant at the end of the day is a lifestyle. Don't even get me started. Hydrate. So tired, but you get bloated. You're at 30,000 feet in the air every day. I feel like it's here to stay. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's Aaliyah Lovely, and today I'm coming to you with something a little bit different. I am doing flight attendant content, guys. This is in honor of me kicking off doing more flight attendant content. So this video is just going to be 5 things I wish I knew before I became a flight attendant. If you're interested in becoming a flight attendant, or you're just curious about the flight attendant lifestyle, or you are already a flight attendant and you just love flight attendant content, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get started. So I wrote this down in my notes. Okay, so the first thing I wish I knew before I became a flight attendant is that you will get lonely sometimes. And I say that because you're away for days at a time. You're away from your family, you're away from what's familiar to you. We stay in different hotels. You're not in your warm, cozy bed with your teddy bears or whatever it is that you put on your bed to make you feel comfortable. You don't have that. If you have a spouse or you're really close to your family, you're going to miss them because yeah, you're working, but you're also far away. You're in a totally different state, and sometimes you feel homesick. You might miss family events. Once you get to work more, you kind of find that work-life balance, and you can kind of build your schedule so that way you can make more time with your family. You can kind of find that sweet spot, but like I said, it does get lonely and it is a major adjustment. The second thing I wish I knew before I became a flight attendant is that this job can be hard on your body. Now, when I say this job can be hard on your body, I'm going to tell you the components that fuel it being hard on your body. First of all, you're at 30,000 feet in the air every day. And when you get in the air, I don't know the science behind it, but you get bloated, and bloating is uncomfortable sometimes. You know, we work really long hours, and so you get sleepy and you may not get enough sleep. We are in our uniforms and sometimes we're in heels, and so if you combine all of those components, lack of sleep, bloating, heels, and uniform, you're going to get the result of being exhausted. Don't even get me started on the fact that we are pulling luggage halfway across the airport. You're just like so tired, and you're like, oh my God, like I can't wait to get to the hotel so I can get some rest. The most important thing to do is to hydrate. Hydrate. Make sure that you are drinking your water, because if you're dehydrated, you can get sick and that can make you more tired. And it really helps with bloating to make sure that you're flushing your system and everything like that. So make sure that you stay hydrated, because this job can be very tough on your body. Third thing I wish I knew before becoming a flight attendant is to invest in your luggage. Make sure that you get good quality luggage, because when you are working, you do not want any mishaps, okay? If we're having to pull our luggage halfway across the airport, you don't want your wheel to break or your handles to fall off. You don't want your luggage falling apart, because I'm telling you, that's gonna make your day really, really long. So I would say invest in a really nice suitcase, get a really good lunchbox, a nice big lunchbox or something that can fit a lot of things in there. Make sure that you invest in quality. Fortunately for us as flight attendants, we are privy to shopping at Travel Pro. You do have to have an employee ID in order to shop there. So that is kind of a perk of being a flight attendant, because you get special privileges. Travel Pro is a really, really good source for quality luggage. So invest in your luggage, guys. It'll take you a long way and it'll make your life very easy. The fourth thing I wish I knew before becoming a flight attendant is that eating clean is difficult. If you know me, I am the workout girl, I am the eat clean girl, and let me tell you, since I've started working, I have literally gained 10 pounds, and it feels like the 10 pounds are here to stay. And I know, I feel like it's here to stay. Eating clean is definitely difficult, and you will eat out. You're gonna eat out. Like, you can't avoid it. It's kind of difficult to meal prep because it's different when you're packing a lunch for an 8-hour shift, because you get to come home and then do it all over again. When you're away for 3 days at a time, you have to kind of think, what can I pack that I can eat that won't go bad for 3 days? And fortunately and unfortunately, sometimes when we stay in hotels, they might have a refrigerator and a microwave, and they might not. I started to meal prep in the beginning, and I was staying in layovers where I was able to put my food in the refrigerator, but then sometimes I would forget it, and then that's wasted Tupperware. And so I stopped. So now, I'm not even gonna lie, I eat out. Like, I buy food, okay? Make sure that when you do eat out, make sure that you're eating whole food with some vegetables or grilled chicken or something that is more on the healthier side, until you can find that balance where you learn what you need to pack. So that is one thing. Eating clean is definitely difficult. So number 5, the last thing I wish I knew before becoming a flight attendant is that you will become more intentional. Sometimes we're just out here and we're just in la la land and we're just living life and we don't know what's going on. Since I've become a flight attendant, I've been more intentional. I have prioritized spending time with my family. I've prioritized my rest. I've prioritized taking it easy. And I see the value and I see the importance in those things more than I did before. Because being a flight attendant at the end of the day is a lifestyle. And when you live this lifestyle, you just start to look at life very differently, because you are away from your family. And so you have to build a family everywhere that you go. And so it makes you more open, it makes you more receptive and empathetic toward people, because there are people who are traveling for so many different reasons. There's people who are traveling because they're sick. There's people who are traveling because they lost a loved one. And so if I get caught up in all of my issues and all of my problems, I wouldn't be able to show up for others. And so it just makes me more intentional with how I treat people and how I talk to people, because I'm like, sometimes I feel lonely and sometimes I'm exhausted. And so instead of like getting upset or irritated, I'm always like, you know what, maybe they're just like me and they're tired or they're irritated or whatever the case might be. I would say that overall, this has been a really great experience for me as a flight attendant. I've learned so much, and if you guys are still interested in becoming a flight attendant, I say go for it. The only way that you can fail is if you don't try. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's any other videos that you want me to do, go ahead and comment in the comment section. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Bye, lovelies.